Hey guys, how's it going? I'm sitting here and it's like 1:15 in the morning. I'm supposed to be playing Halo 5 right now, but I had to reinstall the entire game, so I figured I'd just record a very Halo-oriented vlog just to say hi while I wait for the game to fully reinstall. I'll explain why, but if you're not a big Halo fan, then maybe next vlog. But I'm going to be talking about this entire vlog is basically a Halo 5 vlog. There's really not much else going on for me other than Halo 5. So again, if you're not the biggest Halo fan, then probably, I don't know, go take a nap. Anyway, yeah, so why did I have to fully reinstall Halo 5 Guardians? Because I was going to record a midnight launch vlog. I was going to record myself sitting here, and then I was going to take my new freaking Master Chief controller that I got and click play, and everything was going to be great because I got the Halo 5 Guardians Collector's Edition, and I was pretty much guaranteed, if you got the Halo 5 Guardians Collector's Edition, that not only do you get an awesome statue of Master Chief and Locke, but you'll be able to play the game at midnight if you pre-install it with the digital code that comes with it. That did not happen because I've never pre-installed or pre-ordered a game digitally. So I was like, okay, sitting here, I'm ready to go. Just got back home and I'm like, all right, how's this gonna work? Is it just gonna suddenly on my games and apps, it'll just suddenly be able to play? I'll just be able to play it. Do I need to restart my Xbox? How does this work? So I go on Twitter, I type in Halo 5 Digital just to see what people are saying, and then I find out that I will not actually be able to play it until at midnight because I have to fully reinstall it. Because apparently Microsoft let it slip out, and I'm just pulling this out by the way, Halo 5 Collector's Edition, massive box that the statue and some other cool stuff came in, that I had to fully reinstall the game because apparently Microsoft let it slip out that people who pre-ordered Halo 5 Guardians digitally, I guess myself included with the Collector's Edition, it did say from the Xbox Game Store though, would have to reinstall it if you go on the storage, or if you look at the amount of space it takes up on your Xbox One, and it says that it is less than, I don't know, I think it was 40 to 60 gigabytes, one of those two numbers that Halo 5 is supposed to be. And so I went to sort by size on my games and apps, and I'm like, oh great, it says 0%, which means I must qualify, right? Which is bad, because I found this out an hour and a half before midnight, and I remember the download for Halo 5, the pre-install, taking 2.5, 3 hours. So I was like, joy. There goes all my plans that I've had for freaking 3 years to play Halo 5 at midnight. So I uninstalled the game really quick, and I've been reinstalling it ever since. It's at 72% right now, and I'm just sitting at my desk, looking over, just cringing at the download while I've tried to occupy myself. I tried to watch some videos, tried to work on the Arbiter a little bit. I'll show you him in just a second, but nothing works. I'm constantly looking at that download because I have to reinstall it. And what's great is maybe it was fine, because they made it seem in the articles that came out that oh, if it's below 40%, then you got the placeholder file that was missent to people, or given out to people that shouldn't have been. And I'm like, okay, 0%, like I said, I must have qualified. So I figure rather than me playing it at 3 or 4 in the morning, say I found out at midnight rather than, I don't know, 10:30, I would have sucked even more, because I've been awake since 10 a.m. and I don't plan on going to bed until I don't know, however long it takes me to finish the campaign. Because Halo 4, when when Halo 4 came out 3 years ago, I ran through that campaign in 8 hours. I plan on doing the same thing, and I was supposed to start an hour and 20 minutes ago. And now I'm just trying to kill time waiting for this install, while everyone who got a physical copy and ran home from the midnight launch tonight actually it worked out fine for them, and they are already playing, and I'm just over here like, great. So it's been a good night. So now the Halo 5 showcase did not work out, and now the actual midnight launch did not work out. Everything Halo 5 related is not working out. So it's like, it kind of sucks, man, because I was really looking forward to this, like, for the past few weeks, and here I am. And I mean, I guess a lot of you guys are probably like thinking I'm insane because, of course, I got the collector's edition. I mean, most people can't, and I'm really glad that I was able to, and I'm able to play, you know, at midnight, and I guess that's great. But it's like a diehard Halo fan like myself who anticipates the continuation of these stories, and then like having the game, and then being like, I feel like I'm on a leash, just like reaching for it, and it sucks. But I guess to stop bitching about that, I'm gonna talk about some more Halo 5 stuff. So I guess one thing that's good though is I didn't have to go to my GameStop, because I'm not sure if any of you guys have ever gone to a midnight launch at GameStop, but I mean the ones I would go to down in northern Florida when I lived down there, it was not pleasant, because it's like you're spending the last few hours of your hype for a game with a bunch of people you don't know who are just like smoking cigarettes, drinking, and spouting vulgarity. So I guess that's a good thing. But anyway, to those of you guys who have listened to my complaining for the past 6.5 minutes, I'm going to show you some stuff. Here's Master Chief, currently equipped with a Magnum. And by the way, like I said, Chief is pretty much done. He's been done for a good week or so now. And once again, this actually uses the Brick Affliction Master Chief armor. And Brick Affliction, if you don't know who they were, I say were because they're not really in the community anymore. His name was Andrew Piskovitz, and he made some really amazing armor and some amazing sculpts. Everything on Master Chief was fully sculpted by him. This is actually a cast of the original sculpt that he had made back in 2013, and I got one from him way back a couple of years ago. And at that point, when I got the Master Chief armor from him, the cast of it, because he had gotten a lot of them made at the time. It was like a month or two after that Halo 5 announcement trailer where you see Chief going through the desert on what appears to be the Ark, and then you see the Guardian rise up, and, you know, it was really cool. So I've been hanging on to that ever since, just like waiting and waiting for when Halo 5 would eventually come out. So, yeah, it was good to paint that. I know I've already mentioned that several times before, but Josiah's Arbor to Sculpt, and I really don't like holding it this high up in the air, but I'm going to do it anyway, is mind-blowingly awesome. Here's a good look at it, and I guess now that we're on the nights of Halo 5, and I figure I get best time now to give you guys a look at what I have so far painted on it. And it was amazing when it first arrived and it first showed up in the mail, and I cleaned it up. I made sure that it was ready to be primed and painted. But man, I gotta say, now that I have really started to get to work on it, and I've painted a lot of it now, you guys, if you follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, you will have seen like the actual preview that I posted. But I just like put him down and picked him up like twice. But yeah, this figure, this entire sculpt is amazing, and the figure with the paint that I'm putting on it is turning out awesome. And I can't wait to actually finish that up. But an update on where we're at with the lock armor. It kind of, I think I might have explained this last vlog, or no, I didn't, because it didn't actually happen yet, I don't think. But Sonder, some pretty major personal issues came up with him and his family, so that didn't work out, and he really couldn't work on it for, I think it was like a whole week almost. So I mean, that kind of sucks, but there's nothing that could have been done. So the Halo 5 showcase didn't happen. Instead, I reviewed that Force Awakens C-3PO, which was definitely a cool figure. So, I mean, yeah, I managed to get that video up at least to keep you guys, I guess, going, because I don't like to, if I have something to do a video on, I wanted to make sure I do that said video. So, yeah, but speaking of things that I got in preparation for Halo 5, besides the Collector's Edition and that controller, I got a new headset, man, because I've been using, like, the $50 basic Xbox One headset, and I've been using this thing ever since I got my Xbox One. By the way, this is not the one that comes with the Xbox One. That thing's a piece of crap. That's actually one that I bought separately at the time. That was a year ago, and it started to have some crackling, with audio. So I was like, okay, go on Amazon. I look up what would work for me, and I find the Turtle Beach Ear Force Exo 7 Pro premium gaming headset. I just read that off the listing. So it's actually a really good headset. It's really, really comfortable. And the sound is really awesome. It's got some minor issues here and there with like staying connected, because I don't know, it's almost like if the freaking jack isn't like perfectly positioned, it just has like some really bad problems. So I mean, hopefully that was just a temporary thing and that'll stop. But if not, maybe I'll consider returning it and going for something else, because I'm not going to take a headset that's long term, as comfortable as it is, and you know, it have audio problems. It'll be like freaking Halo 5, let's say like the Arbiter's gonna die, and then it's like I'm watching, and I don't know, that's not a spoiler, I have no idea if that's actually gonna happen, probably not, I hope not, but it's like I'm watching the scene and then it's like the audio cuts out, or like it starts crackling, and I'm like, so yeah, hopefully the headset is actually gonna be fine. It was only a few minor instances of that, but I just freaking clicked off my bullet points file for this vlog. What else? Hunt the Truth. That's something I wanted to mention. If you guys don't know what Hunt the Truth is, it's basically an audio series with a lot of really, really awesome celebrities doing some really fantastic voice work to really put you in the shoes of what it's like to be around the events in the Halo universe. So it's like, basically, you are in the shoes of, for the first season, Benjamin Giroux. He's a journalist, finds out about Master Chief, the history of the Spartan 2 program, tries to reveal it to everyone. In the middle of all that, Master Chief is branded a traitor, and then his name is cleared. It's a whole thing. That was some slight spoilers if you're interested in it. But man, it was just like awesome. I mean, season 1 was great. Toddy is over on the couch doing something. He just stopped. He does this little hand motion that we call praying, because that's what it looks like. He like goes like this with his hand. I can't even. Anyway, yeah. So it's a really awesome series, and season 2 has been going on for the past few weeks. It just wrapped up. It was really interesting because he's doing it again. He's doing it again. He's doing. Can we see it? Don't stop. Don't stop. Do it. Do it. Yep. There we go. Yep. Check that out. Oh, yep. So, okay. Just wanted to show you because I wanted to make sure that you guys are aware that I'm not crazy. Anyway, yeah, so season 2 was freaking amazing, and the way it ended with such a surprise twist was really nuts. And it's really not going to be good for anyone who doesn't understand Halo. That's the problem. Hunt the Truth, the audio series, is basically just like a huge fan service to everyone like me who understands the Halo universe, the lore, what goes on in all the different planets that have human colonies, and it's a really cool series. It ended really awesome with season 2, and I just figured I'd mention that because if you like Halo, if you're into the lore and you haven't heard about it or you haven't checked it out, please do. It's amazing. So yeah, that's a thing that 343 does off to the side, which is freaking awesome. And yeah. But man, like I said, I know this has been a really Halo-oriented vlog, and to those of you who have stuck around through all of this, I really appreciate it, man, because I know, like I said, not a lot of you guys are Halo fans, and that's cool. It's just, I'm a huge Halo fan, so making it a big deal out of Halo 5 was definitely a top priority. But I mean, you know, on that update video that I did, like a week or two ago, or no, that was a week ago, time, one of you guys, I saw a comment that said, "Who's the green guy?" I'm like, oh boy. So, I didn't actually respond to that comment, but I'm just thinking, didn't really have much to say to that. I'm like, I guess Master Chief is not a commonly well-known figure anymore like he used to be, and that's really sad. But Halo is still at its strongest, especially now with Blue Team joining the team in Halo 5, and can't wait to see Locke develop as a character, and I can't wait to make him in LEGO once Sonder gets everything sorted out and he's able to finish the sculpt. It looks amazing, by the way, what he's done so far, and I can't wait to actually get to work on that and, you know, present you guys one hell of a showcase with 3 fantastic minifigures. And man, I am really stalling right now, and I'm kind of like putting you guys in the middle of it while I just like sit here and wait for my freaking installation to finish. Gosh damn it, it's only at 78%. I started the install at like, I don't know, I think it was like 11:50. It's now 1:30. And I'm like gonna die. So, anyway, one thing I should mention, Fallout 4, that's something else that Josiah Bricks Live did, and this is a cast of the armor that he made, actually. So yeah, he actually managed to get these produced, and you guys have seen it in previous vlogs. No progress on this. We'll get back to work on it, though, as soon as this whole Halo 5 thing is wrapped up, because that is, the Fallout 4 suit is pretty much the side figure that I'm going to be doing, because after Halo 5, as I mentioned, going straight into The Force Awakens, because that third trailer was mind-blowingly amazing, and that's my next project after Halo 5, and it's really hard to believe. I'm going to stop talking, because it's been 15 minutes of this, and I really should stop, because, I don't know, stalling is obviously not my strong suit. So, Bella, say goodbye. She's not into this at all. Okay, bye!